Hey everyone, my name is Tracy. I am the owner of Freedom Naturally Beautiful Cosmetics, and today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite ingredients. So, I have psoriasis on my face, my scalp, and on the sides of my arms here, ears, random places like that. And so today I'm going to talk about one of the ingredients or products that I started using when I started my skincare journey, my natural skincare journey. When I decided to throw all of the chemicals out, no prescriptions, no over-the-counter things, I was wondering what could I do to manage my psoriasis naturally. So psoriasis, eczema, seborrheic dermatitis, which is a form of eczema, they have things in common, right? So these diseases are similar. They do cause irritation on the skin. They cause sometimes blotchy, itchy, red, inflamed skin in the places where you have it. Bentonite clay is a natural ingredient. It is made from ancient volcanic ash, and you can find it in many parts of the world. It is like an off-white kind of color. It is highly absorbent. When it absorbs, it is detoxifying as well. So it is pulling out oils, it is pulling out dirt, bacteria, heavy metals. It will pull all of those things out of the skin. I've never used it internally, like I've never ingested it, which some people have done. I've only used it topically. So the information I'm giving you is based on what it does topically to the skin. I have used this as a hair mask. I have used it as a face mask. I have used it on the body as well. And so what I found is it will calm irritated skin. So if that skin, you have scratched it or it is just irritated, it will soothe it after you have applied it. So once you apply it and it dries, and you've rinsed it off, you will find that the skin is a little less irritated afterwards. It calms it down completely. The scalp, where you do get a lot of sebum, a lot of extra, products that you've put onto there, it will help pull all of this out. So for those who have scalp psoriasis, this is going to be so amazing for you. Any type of clay on the scalp is really good, on the body as well, right? And so it has magnesium in it, which is something that we all need more of. So magnesium, when you take it in a vitamin and ingest it, it goes to the internal functions of the body first. And magnesium is used in over 300 functions of the body, right? Very important nutrient. And so the problem is, though, when you do ingest it, and if you are not getting adequate amounts of it, your internal processes are going to use it first. If any is left over, then it'll make it to the skin and the nails, right? And the hair. When you apply it topically, it goes directly to the skin. Magnesium is also something that you can absorb through the skin, which is why people feel so amazing after Epsom salt bath or a Dead Sea salt bath, because those are very high in magnesium. It also has calcium in it, because this is calcium bentonite, and then it also has some iron in it too. Again, other things now, the calcium and the iron does not absorb directly through the skin to get into the body, but topically your skin does benefit from having it on there. It will absorb it through that top layer. So how can you mix this? What can you mix this with? You can mix the bentonite clay with water. I have mixed it with water, aloe vera juice, honey, and oils. When I mix it with oils, I'm usually using a nutrient-dense oil. So not a canola or a vegetable oil, but an olive oil, a castor oil, an avocado oil, something that is a little bit more nutrient-dense. I have used honey, oil, and aloe vera in this. So when you are mixing bentonite clay, you are going to slowly put your liquids into it, because it is going to clump up. And so you'll know that the bentonite clay is kind of good, because you want it to be thick, right? But you don't want it clumpy. So if it's clumpy and lumpy, add a little bit more of the liquid of your choice, right? Until it starts to smooth out. You don't want it watery. So when you pick it up, if you're using a spoon or a spatula or some type of wooden stick or anything like that, when you pick it up and do this, it should almost stay. And if it drops down, it should drop down in like a thump, like it should not be running when it drops down. That's how you know it's a really good consistency. When I am applying this on the body parts, I will take it. You can use your hand. Oh, water. What? Guys, I bypass water. The reason water is not my first mixing agent is because you have to know what water or what type of water you have. Do you live in an area that has hard water? It's very heavy metal dense. Is it very heavy? Does it have a lot of calcium? Does it have a lot of fluoride? Is there going to be a lot of chlorine in the water where you are? So if you are able to filter out your water with a pitcher, or if you have a refrigerator that does it, then use that water. Some people even use distilled water. Use what's available to you. Even if you do use your water from the sink, it still has a ton of benefits. It will still work, okay? So once I've mixed it, I have applied it, and you don't have to let it sit. This is one of those things, once you mix, you can use it immediately, right? So once you mix it, you can apply it on any place on the body where you are having any lesions, or if you're having any broken or psoriasis patches or eczema patches, you can put it directly on there. Let it sit for about 20 minutes. Then you can rinse it off. If you're having where you need to apply it at a lot of places on the body, apply it where you can reach it, where you can get to it, and then let it sit dry, go to the shower, rinse it out in some warm water. If you are applying it on the face, again, be careful with your eyes, just avoiding those areas. Some people you'll see on the packaging to avoid the eyebrows. If you're like me and you do have psoriasis on your face, I apply it in my eyebrows. It helps, right? It does not hurt the hair. It does not pull the hair out. It's just what some things say, right? When I'm using it directly in my hair, I use damp hair, not soaking wet hair, but damp hair. That once I wet it, I towel blot it. There's no dripping water, but it's certainly still damp. It will help the clay spread better. So I part and I apply directly to the scalp. Part, apply to scalp. Part, apply to scalp. Once I'm done applying it to the scalp area, I go around the hairline of my hair. Once I am done with that, whatever I have left over, I mix directly onto the hair. So my whole hair is covered in it. So you can let it sit and dry, or you can cover the hair with a plastic cap or a plastic bag. Again, you still only need about 20 minutes. So if you put it on and let it dry, that's perfectly okay. If you decide you want to put a plastic cap on, let it sit on the hair for a little bit longer and let it stay moist, because once you put that cap on it, it'll stay moist. And then if you want to, you can take it off and rinse from there, or again, you can let it dry and then rinse from there. You do have to give it a really good rinse though, and making sure you are rubbing the scalp to get it off the scalp, okay? So not heavy scratching, not anything. Get one of those wonderful little massagers that you can use just to help make sure you are loosening it out. Warm water is always going to be best. Cold water is not going to get it out as well. Hot water, you just don't want to burn your scalp. Okay, so you guys, that is bentonite clay. Again, one of my favorite products. You can get this online tons of places. Etsy, Amazon, Walmart, you name it. You can also go into Whole Foods. They usually have it in Whole Foods as well if you are near a Whole Foods. Certain retailers will have it. Target, Walmart, you are usually able to find it depending on where you are. So my Target, most of the Targets here in the Chicagoland area do have it. Not all of them though. So again, it is based on where you live. So again, if you guys have any questions, just put them in the comments below, or you can send them directly to me, which you guys have been doing, which I appreciate. I have not posted a video in a long time, you guys. Just focusing on the other aspects, but I do thank you for all of the requests. And part of the reason I am doing these little small videos is because of all of the questions I get about the ingredients that I use, why, what it's for, what are the benefits. Feel free to research yourself as well, you guys. I am not an expert. I am just a human being that has worked through managing some skin conditions on my own. Okay, so hopefully that is helpful for you. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.